Okay, there it is. And then furthermore,
the audio. Perfect. Thank you. Now, spooky fans, hopefully you guys can hear me much better. Welcome to Hellfire Viewing Party with your gender fluid party demon herself, Samara X D'Angelo. And tonight we are talking about Titans Season 2, aka Boulet Brothers Dragula. Now, as you can see, I don't have Kendall right now, but we will still continue this viewing party. He's still getting ready for the show tonight, but we are still going to continue. Let me see what I have for you guys today. Give me 1 second, you guys. Just checking. Okay, there it is. So we've only watched one episode so far, and I will say the first episode was gaggy. That very first episode had to be at least gag-worthy. When I say that, I'm not ready for the second episode to play. But I can tell you, a good thing that we do have, we're going to see me go off screen for, is we have a marvelous TV. Welcome to the TV world. And we also have speakers for you guys. But let's go ahead and get into episode 2. Let me make sure I have it pulled up for you guys. And no, because Kendall closed that tab for me. There we go.
Previously on Dragula.
Welcome to the underworld. The gates have opened once again, and only the most fierce of them dare to return.
My goals are to have fun, do drag, and win.
It's time to dust off your costumes and sharpen your fangs, because you're going to a Halloween house party. Only one of you can claim the title of winning Scream Queen, and that monster is
Eva Destruction. Yes. You will each vote for who you believe was the weakest link in your own group.
Dahlia, you put in the least work. I'm sorry, bitch. You were terrible.
Y'all couldn't fucking get together and do shit. Better drinking.
A lot of the contestants are prioritizing partying. I don't just mean alcohol. I mean drugs too.
We have decided to put Cynthia Doll on the bottom.
that was gag-worthy
Blackberry
right
and
there.
Jaharia no longer have a friend of me. I've got nothing else left to lose, you know.
This is really how you want to open it up?
Let the games begin, bitch.
back for more. That last episode was juicy, wasn't it?
When I could almost sink my fangs into it, if the cast weren't so rotted.
Now, let's see. Eva, in a shocking surprise, turned on Sigourney and tried to eliminate her.
Sigourney then threatened Eva with the wrath of her fan base.
Blackberry, JK, and Jaharia threw Cynthia under the bus and tried to send her home.
And Dahlia started all kinds of shit in the background.
Be quiet, Rob. Oh, and we also threw a few of them off a bridge.
And that's all just from one episode. This season is going to be so good.
Now, let's look into the ethers and see how our little turncoats react when they find out which one of their sister souls was returned to hell.
And I, for one, can't wait to see the look on their faces when they realize just where we're sending them next. The winner of the Boulet Brothers Dragula Titans will headline the upcoming Dragula World Tour, receive a $100,000 grand prize, courtesy of us, and the title of Dragula, the world's next drag supermaster.
Where the fuck are we?
Okay, so the Boulets say we're going on location today, and I have no idea where we're going. We're like in the fucking desert. I just saw a fucking tumbleweed, so I don't know, I'm nervous.
The Boulets said that we were going somewhere. I don't know where it is. I know that we had to take a route through the mountains, which I did not think about or have any Dramamine, and I ended up barfing my guts out the entire time. I felt really bad about the smell, but they were all really nice about it. My van was really nice and quiet.
You are strong, Loris. Remember, you are that bitch.
I'm a little terrified to see what we're about to do. We're in the middle of nowhere. I don't see any Burger Kings. I don't see any gas stations. And usually the black people die first, so I'm a little scared.
The Boulet Brothers.
You a little scared or you a little hungry?
Had us dressed in our best desert attire. And none of us know why. I don't know where I am. I don't know where they're taking me.
What is going on? What is going on? So who do you think?
So apparently they're in the
There's
desert.
no way Bora went home.
Frankie Doom, Dahlia Black, and Cynthia.
3 of you, along with Abora, will face extermination tonight.
I really, honestly, I don't want any of them to go home, and at the same time, I want all of them to go home.
I would love Abora to go home, and I would love Dahlia to go home because she's really boring and she's a bitch.
Wow.
I don't think Cynthia's gone either, because our team did really well, and she wouldn't have been down there in the first place if it wasn't for the twist.
You will each cast an individual vote for who you believe was the weakest link within your own group.
I also wanted to be known that I did not take joy in putting my sister in the bottom.
We saw you crying. We know you did not.
I know, I'm just saying, like, would I do it again? Yes, because I know what I'm here for, but it's
So you didn't take joy, but
I
you
feel
said
like I
you
have
would
to break
do
my
it again.
hand, so I do
Okay.
hope that she walks back in.
I don't know if Dahlia went home either, though.
It could be Frankie.
I care about Frankie, but I caught it from day one. I was like, is it gonna be something different?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I want Frankie to come back, though.
I
That's
do
my
too.
best friend here.
I'm really hoping and praying that my girl Frankie makes it back. That's my best friend. That's my bitch.
Eva, you put Sigourney in the bottom. How are you two doing?
We're doing.
Getting put up by Eva was so stupid. I just feel like that was a vote wasted. Eva has her eyes on me because she sees me as her big rival, as her big fish.
I thought Zavaleta was going to be an easy pick, and so I decided. Listen.
Yeah, but she's gonna take me with a
You
bomb.
and I knew what's up. I wanted to show my claws were sharper this time.
Well, it turns out I also was safe.
I'm so glad you used your get out of jail free card this time. And so it's gone forever, baby.
Listen, it's a big tech mama.
Those two are going to end up ripping each other's heads off before the end of this competition.
I hope they stay trying to take each other out, because while they're yelling at each other, I'm gonna quietly coast to the finale.
Jade, what do you feel about Dahlia right now?
I'm great.
I don't really feel bad for Dahlia. It sucked to suck, and she honestly was the weakest of the team. We really gotta move away. I cannot have this entire time talking about Dahlia. I want to fight with other people.
I mean, I stand by my decision. I put her up because she fucked up our choreograph, and
here
I
we
didn't know
go.
who the fuck she was.
I can tell Cynthia, Abora, and it looks like Dahlia are all back.
Back.
So Frankie's gone. Oh.
I really don't care if people are unhappy that I'm back. I'm here to stay, and I'm gonna be here so they can get happy in the same pants they get mad in.
Frankie's gone, everybody.
I definitely think that we should raise our hands for Frankie, one of the blueprints for Dragula.
Frankie looked great the first episode. It's a circumstance of being placed by their own teammates. You're being put up against Abora, Cynthia Doll, Dahlia Black, and these are heavy hitters coming into the competition right off the bat. And I think Frankie, it's a little quieter compared to them.
Frankie's drag just hasn't evolved. Bless her little heart. But it's just, it's the same. And I love her, but it's the fucking same.
How was the jump?
Amazing. Such a
The
rush
jump
of
was
serotonin.
insane.
So
Yeah.
fucking
So
fun.
fucking much.
I got to do it for free, so thanks, girls.
Bungee jumping was a nightmare. It happened way too fast to really know what happened, but it's a one-time thing. The scariest part for me with bungee jumping was almost hitting the top of the bridge when I bounced back up. It was actually terrifying and I could almost touch it with my hand.
I literally jumped off a fucking bridge. Now that shit was insane. I thought I was going to die. But here I am, living because I survived through the fucking night and I can't wait to tell Blackberry how I feel.
It feels amazing to be back, but how dare some of y'all to put me in the bottom? You know the two that I'm talking about?
Did not have a choice. You know what we had to do. And you also know that JK did our whole number. It would have been kind of fucked up to put him down there.
We all had to vote for somebody, and I did more work. And they were in the top. And I don't know if Blackberry can bungee jump.
I would never say your name, and I would have never said your name. So you guys lost a complete ally in this competition, and I hope you realize that.
To be fair, I didn't say your name until I had to.
Oh, but you didn't even bother to tell Blackberry I already made a pinky promise to Cynthia that I would not say her name.
Not a pinky promise.
You broke a pinky promise.
Pinky promise is a legally binding agreement between two adults who act like children.
Pinky promises are sacred.
A pinky promise means shit. A pinky promise is sacred. It means everything to me.
I think a pinky promise is dumb, and I definitely think that she overreacted.
I'm sorry that I had to do it. I'm glad you're back.
Blackberry, you didn't even think twice.
I didn't.
Because you just said that y'all had a deal to help each other just now.
Oh, that was my sister.
But I'll let you talk, but let me talk. I went with what I felt was right. And I don't care that you're hurt. I'm sorry, but we went.
You're sorry.
Well,
I
like I
agree that
just
you're
said,
hurt,
let
but
me
I'm
finish.
sorry.
Let me finish. I went with what the judges said, and if you're mad at that, I'm sorry. I can't help that because I don't feel bad. You can stay mad. I'm gonna sleep well with the decision I made.
I think it's a little exhausting that she's trying to blame me for everything instead of owning up to the fact that she just didn't have a good lip sync. And whether she likes it or not, I made the decision that I thought was the best decision.
Cynthia, at some point, is going to get her revenge. Cynthia always gets even, which is why I would never cross her.
I'm a little tired of this childish bullshit, so I think it's time for us to take a peek around and see what the fuck is going on.
I was born in Paris, France, but
Well, let's take a pause right there, guys. Okay, so let's talk about this. So we have Eva and Sigourney. They still are really at each other's throats after that bottom placement. I'm gonna say that they're probably never gonna squash it because Sigourney was like, "Why would you put me in the bottom when I didn't deserve to be in the bottom? You could put Zava there," which didn't make sense. But I guess I see it from Eva's side, putting up the strongest player from the team. But I can also see Sigourney's point being like, "Oh, I helped you guys a lot. Why am I in the bottom right now?" Then I would say we move on to Jade made it clear she's on a Dahlia thing. So here's my thing with the Jade, Priscilla, and Dahlia thing. I think Dahlia was in the right being like, "Why are you guys drinking if you guys are supposed to be doing a rehearsal?" Like Jade and Priscilla, y'all could have waited to drink until after the rehearsal. Or at least before, at least y'all could have had a set time to come in but not act completely like drunk. Because if you guys are doing a competition, why are you worrying about partying instead of literally the competition on your minds right now? That's just my point. So I do agree with Dahlia with that debacle. But we have the monsters returning, and we have Dahlia, Cynthia, and Avora. I will say, I kind of thought it would be Frankie. I'm kind of glad it was Frankie, because I was either doing Frankie or Avora, because I honestly wanted Cynthia or Dahlia to stay. Considering that I feel like they have a lot more to show. That's just like my point of view. I feel like they have a lot more to show in this competition that people are not giving them the credit for. And they are two very strong, heavy hitters, strongest competition. So I do understand why they got voted for, but they're back now, so there's nothing we can do. The Boulets have agreed. They're all back. So let's talk about this fight that went down. Blackberry and Jaharia with Cynthia. So my thing was Jaharia had no excuses at that point. You could have literally sat there and not put your sister in the bottom, still made it tie, and have the Boulets decide if you really cared. But you shouldn't be. I can understand why you would put JK there, but just because she did a lot of work, who would you rather stay? And considering that you already had an alliance, why is she staying? And why are you going against the alliance? My thing is, a pinky promise doesn't mean much, but like, if you're in a competition with this, I can see it meaning kind of like an alliance promise. That's just like my point of view. But let's talk about this desert. I still don't know what's going on. They look right now like they're in a complete desert. I watched a little bit of this episode the other day trying to get questions out, but I will say it kind of looks like they were in like either Valerian or kind of like a Mad Max kind of vibe being in the desert right now. But you'll see what I mean when you get to like the Neotropolitan, like whatever. I think it's called Leopolitan, something like that. Why am I mentioning ice cream? Let's continue. Let's make sure this TV is on too for you guys. Perfect.
Rusted old trinkets, arcades, bars, neon. This is actually incredible. And it's so nice to be out in the world again.
Everything is magical. I see a moon, and I'm climbing the moon, and I love it. We went out to the moon hut, and we prayed to the aliens, and then we went dancing. It was amazing. Kind of like Burning Man. I've been to Burning Man 10 times.
Neotropolis.
Oh, is that what
Neotropolis, that's what it's called. That's what I was trying to say.
There's a clue.
Not Neapolitan. That's ice cream.
To be honest, I don't really know exactly what you would call this area, but it seems like a shopping center area, like some sort of exchange of goods. So as we're walking around, I'm seeing all these cool sets of different displays of things, and they're kind of interactive.
Addie, how are
so I'm just
you?
beeping and bopping around, you know, and
Miss you
having a good old
says,
time.
thank you for joining in.
Everyone's walking around at this festival with these incredible costumes. They take it very
By the way, if
seriously.
you guys don't know,
I think they all look better than we do.
For us tonight,
This place is it's really cool, and it's better than I expected it to be.
Also be doing
I'm
the
seeing
viewing
lots
party
of
with
lights.
me and Kendall, so get
feel
ready for that.
illuminated.
I'll be announcing a little bit
Jade
later
and Priscilla
too.
are probably at the bar.
So this place is fucking awesome, but they have a bring your own fucking cup rule? It's fucking weird.
What are we doing if we're not at a bar? Ask Dahlia. She knows.
Let me please be very clear. I do not have an issue with other people drinking. However, we're here to do a job, and you would never show up to the job drunk unless you're Jade Jolie, I guess.
They're still mad about the farting
I'm
debacle.
surprised though that there is.
Are you surprised Dahlia's back too?
Yes, and I'm
Yeah.
surprised that only
Yeah.
Frankie got eliminated. Like, there's fucking what, 14 of us?
I'm not really inspired by anything Dahlia's ever done. I mean, she clearly has talent, but the imagination just really isn't there.
Lauren, what are you doing? You wear the
And then her
same
calling us
nose
out, and then
every
calling
fucking
us-
week.
Basically, like, assuming that we were drunks.
You quite literally didn't even want to practice the night that I was there. You guys were drinking.
She fucked up everything for us. She just makes everyone uneasy on cast, and I can't wait to put her on the bottom again.
Did you guys also feel it was really convenient to bring up being bipolar after you lose an argument?
Just to be like transparent, I was diagnosed in 2020 with bipolar disorder, and I have a tendency to show up to a knife fight with a nuclear warhead. I don't remember it the way that you guys do.
Like, no offense, I did that on season 4 already, so. No, but I just felt like it was such a reach for sympathy when you just picked a fight with everyone and then you lost the fight. I take being bipolar very seriously. I go
Jay,
to
didn't
therapy
you
and
do
thanks
the
to Dragula,
same
they
thing
really
on
got me on a
Drag
good
Race and
How
Dragula?
convenient
So
to bring up
who are
being
you to
bipolar
talk?
after you just lost a fight. Girl, being bipolar is so season 4, and it's not an excuse for a poor personality and shitty actions.
It is what it is. I did feel very attacked in Cauldron. I think Jade came at me way too strong.
The Cauldron was a wild ride.
Her and I have a tendency to like butt heads. I hope that was it for this season with her, because like I hate fighting with her. It's very uncomfortable.
Well, moving forward, do you guys trust Dahlia?
No. Not as far as I could throw her, but
and you can throw her right now.
Yeah. So, fuck her.
How do you feel?
I mean, relieved. I'm very relieved that I didn't have to go bungee jumping.
And as promised, we have the power to save one of you. Sigourney, you are safe and will live to haunt another day.
Thank you.
I do get how she would feel like personally attacked.
So I've decided that I'm voting for Sigourney Beaver.
I have a little rock in my shoe since season 4, so I'm voting for Sigourney.
Based on the critiques, I'm voting for Zavaleta.
Someone would have reacted the same way. It had to be somebody.
Honestly, Samara would have been more explosive.
Well, I don't know why people are calling it an easy target. It was the fair choice for our group.
I regret the attitude that is her mistrusting every single thing from everybody. Like when I say to you, you know, I've got nothing left to lose. She's like, really? You really don't have anything left to lose?
I would, at the same time.
Like, are we making threats now?
I've got nothing else left to lose for a reason. I've got nothing else to lose because I won't.
Even though the Boulets saved her, I think it's
Yeah, that
still
kind of
a
was
very
shady
clear
on
message.
Sigourney's
And I
part.
don't think that fucking vote was wasted. So she can try to make herself feel better by saying something like that. But honey, you used your get out of jail free card.
And nobody is
The
safe.
first episode.
Nobody is
So
safe.
have fun.
She truly thinks she's untouchable.
Honey.
From my perspective, the way that I took it as Sigourney was using her fan base to kind of threaten the other competitors, and she was also saying things that made it seem like she was implying that the Boulets had some sort of favoritism towards her. Based on
Yeah, I don't
my
like that.
observations, I don't think anybody is untouchable in this competition.
Sister, I'm so happy you're back. Yeah, but how are you gonna deal with Blackberry and Jahari? Because those were your girls, and you seem very upset still.
I don't necessarily know exactly what I'm doing moving forward, but I have targets. And Blackberry is my number
Like you
one,
should.
and that berry is going to get squished. Mark my fucking words, bitch!
I think it was pretty immature of her to take it that way. I don't even know if it's worth my time. I'm not mad about it. I think she's the one that's hurt, but I think she's hurt for the wrong reasons.
And JK, I'm very, very happy that you didn't say either of their names because I didn't want to say either of their names. So I was happy about that, and I actually fucking like you. Yes!
Oh, finally! It took how long?
And myself all voted for
How
Cynthia
long
to
would
go
that
into the
last?
bottom. But somehow, Blackberry and Jaharia are the only ones she's mad at. And I'm suddenly her best friend. And I don't know if she's pieced this together, but I'm just gonna enjoy it.
To be honest, I could care less about what these bitches have to say right now. I heard there's a club. Let's get fucking wasted.
We go way back, don't we, Israel? You're so sexy.
Uglies, and congratulations on surviving your first challenge.
I'm sure you're all wondering where the hell you are, so let's cut to the carnage.
Welcome to Neotropolis. A neon-drenched desert wasteland crawling with cyberpunks, mutants, and malfunctioning minds.
It's part rave, part sci-fi nightmare. And this week you'll be performing live on stage for its twisted inhabitants. No retakes, no mercy, just chaos.
You'll split into 3 bands and create a hardcore drag lip sync to a song close to
Monsters of Rock.
Concept, choreography, and costume. It's all on you.
And before you start picking favorites, we've already chosen your bandmates for you. Let's see how well you play with monsters you loathe.
Some of us have made a career out of it.
That's true.
And don't forget your look. You'll each design a Cyberpunk Monster of Rock ensemble to model right here in the unforgiving desert.
It's a Cyber Monsters of Rock challenge. Come the fuck on, we're in the desert. This is about to be the hottest shit you've ever seen.
Cyber Monsters of Rock, as if I didn't already feel so much pressure to live up to the French kiss that I did from season 4. Now I gotta do cyber? Like, what?
Now, let the games begin.
Well, we're back to commercial over here. Pause that. So here's the thing, I gotta do this when I'm at like venues too, to like that way when I'm speaking to my like special guest, I gotta like make sure like I pause it on the right time when I'm asking them questions or whatever. But let's see. So we have Cynthia still being mad at Blackberry and Jaharia for voting for her. But now she said she's friends with JK. Now, I don't think that's going to last. I think that is just so she can make another alliance against Jaharia and Blackberry. That's the only reason she's saying that. But I don't know if I still trust JK in the same regard, because JK might turn against her and say, "Oh yeah, we're not best friends. We never had an alliance. Sorry, girl, you gotta go. I'm doing this for myself." I feel like JK could do that to her. But then let's talk tea. So everybody's ganging up on Dahlia at this point because it's Priscilla, Jade, and Avora saying that she doesn't have talent, she doesn't have style. I don't agree with that. I've seen stuff that Dahlia's performed, being that I'm from Orlando. I've seen stuff that she's also like done with her style with this competition, both competitions. I think she has a style, and she's a great fucking artist. That's just my end all. It shouldn't be you guys ganging up on Dahlia because you guys are like, "Oh, well, she's from Orlando, doesn't matter." Or like the fact that she's like, "Oh yeah, we drank." Well, that's the case. You should be focusing on the competition, not partying. So we already know about Eva and Sigourney. So now the monsters are thrown into the challenge of the week, which is, this time it's called Welcome to Neotropolis. Part rave, part sci-fi nightmare, and 100% chaos. The monsters have to split into 3 bands and perform a full-blown, hardcore drag rock band lip sync live in front of a live studio. It's not studio, it's a live desert audience. And they're responsible for everything: concept, choreography, and costume. But the gag is the Boulets picked the bands for them. Now here's my thing. If I got thrown into a rock band challenge like that, I would try my very fucking best to turn it all out that I could. Make sure I know the words, make sure my costume was on point, make sure my choreography was on point, make sure also that my team was on point. Because I don't want to be, I do better than my team, and then I end up losing because it is my team. because I've seen that happen sometimes with these drag competitions, whether it be Drag Race or Dragula. Now here's how the bands are going to shake out. I'm going to tell you guys before we get into this next segment. So we have Mech Fucks, which are Abora, Disasterina, Jade, Sigourney, and Blackberry. Then we have Skin Tag, which is JK, Priscilla, Zavaleta, and Cynthia Doll. Then our last band is Plated Steel, which is Eva, Jaharia, Loris, and Dahlia. Let's get into this.
So my team is Disasterina, Jade, Sigourney, and Blackberry, and the Mech Fucks.
So our concept is little... What the fuck is our concept?
We picked the name out of a hat.
My idea was tongue punch. I thought it was funny. Yeah.
My team consists of me as the lead singer, Priscilla on guitar, Zavaleta on bass, and Cynthia Doll on drums. And together we make up Skin Tag. Can't get rid of us.
So my team is me, Jaharia, Loris, and Dahlia, and we are Plated Steel. Plated Steel! Right now, I really just want to fucking take down Sigourney's team.
Yeah, I mean, someone's team has to be in the bottom. I'm not saying I want it to be Eva's, but there's a chance it might be.
Well, I cannot speak for anybody else, but I know Skin Tag has our shit together.
Okay!
I'm feeling confident. I trust in my team and my team's abilities, and I think we work really well together.
We are literally in a season of icons and legends. And then there's Blackberry.
I'm sorry, it's their finale?
Oh.
Why are you so fake?
Here come the fireworks.
I thought we were friends, girl.
Says the girl who made an alliance behind my back and wants me to honor an alliance and I'm
Baby, what was
not
behind
in.
your fucking back, bitch?
And all I'm gonna say about the situation
Like you didn't know Jaharia was my sister?
All I'm gonna say about this situation, because I don't have the time to play with you,
Yeah, you
is
don't
that
have the time. All of us are doing our makeup and you're not done, bitch.
I don't need to have someone try to make me feel bad about something I don't feel
Baby,
bad
I
about.
was your friend. I was your fucking friend.
And you didn't act like a friend. How about that?
Oh, I didn't act like because you put my ass at the fucking bottom.
As the judges told me to do. Thank you.
Oh, the judges told you to do that. The judges put a knife on your throat and said you need to put Cynthia Doll up for extermination.
It's better you than me.
Get it together,
Thank you.
bitch.
It's better you than me.
You know what? That's all. I'll save that for the Kendall. Oh, baby, that's not all. You have a lot of work to do. Get it together.
Hopefully you make it next week.
And I will, honey.
Okay.
I'll be around for a long ass time like a fucking Skin Tag.
I'm not here for the drama.
Can I put my makeup on in peace, please?
I think Cynthia, they taking it real personal. They're going in too hard on Blackberry. Blackberry's been nothing but professional, nothing but nice to everybody.
Cynthia Doll knows how to hold a grudge.
Speaking of skin tags, me, Jade, talked a lot of shit about Dahlia today.
I'm getting ready.
And why did you have to bring that
Her
up?
opinions to herself. We can chat about it later. It's not that deep to me.
Priscilla, I need a shot.
I'm drunk.
Again.
Ooh!
It works for this challenge. Stay drunk. You need another?
Attention competitors. Attention competitors.
I can't work in these conditions.
Show is about to begin. The floor show is about to begin.
God, finally some fucking privacy, Glenn. At Burger King, you write the rules at value.
Okay, so let's pause there, guys. Give me 1 second just to pick that up. Because without this, then I can't show you guys the episode. Okay, so speaking of bandmates, let's talk about bands. So if I was honestly had to be in a rock band with Dragula, I would have to choose the lead singer. I feel like that role I would want the most for being in a band. But of course, we got to get into the drama. So we got fakeness and we have an alliance. So I'm thinking Blackberry is mad. She has a right to be mad because she didn't know about that alliance. But she also doesn't have a right to be mad because considering you already put her up for the bottom. Now here's my thing on it. I think they are both in the right, they are both not in the wrong. So I go either way. I don't take one side or the other, but I agree with Blackberry on some of that, and I agree with Cynthia on some of that. And then we get Priscilla dropping a little gossip grenade. I didn't think she needed to bring that up. No one needed to really bring that up about Dahlia while you guys are focusing. I guess she wanted to add more fuel to the fire, which wasn't really needed. But you didn't really need to just bring up just random shit talking about like Dahlia. Like Dahlia, as you can tell, she didn't care about it. She wanted to focus on the competition. I didn't think you needed to add more fuel to the fire. But let's get into our floor show. Let me see if we had any spooky fans joining us.
Welcome to Neotropolis, uglies. Tonight we challenge our ghouls to break up into bands and put together a rock and roll cyberpunk floor show at Neotropolis in front of a live audience.
We'll be judging them on their ability to work as a group, how they perform individually, and the craftsmanship and creativity of their looks.
Now, live via satellite, our first judge of the evening. She's an actor, director, and star of some of Netflix's scariest shows, including Midnight Mass, The Haunting of Hill House, and The Fall of the House of Usher, the beautiful Kate Siegel.
Hello. What an absolutely disgusting honor it is to be here.
Also joining us tonight is film producer, VP of Development for Blumhouse, and hardcore rock and roll cyber fan, the dashing Mr. Ryan Turek.
So excited to see the Monsters of Rock get unleashed. We were there.
Bitches.
Now, it's showtime.
I was born in Paris, France, but now I live in Paris, Texas.
Time to pause, everyone. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's talk about Monsters of Rock. So my favorite two bands, I'm going to have to say, would either have to be between Skin Tag or Plated Steel. Who I didn't like up there, it would probably have to be Mech Fucks. That didn't stand out for me as much. But I'm going to have to say, I saw who stood out for me from those three bands. I'm going to have to either give it to either JK, Jaharia, or Abora for really standing out for me from those three bands. But let's see what the Boulets think.
My hair looks so laid after wearing this helmet on.
Did she look good?
All right, so what did you think of our band's performances?
I love Cyberpussy Battle of the Drag Bands.
Thank you. I came up with it myself.
I don't want to do Monsters of Rock any other way from this point forward. I feel spoiled. I had so much fun in the desert, and I think they did too.
Let's talk about Cynthia, JK, Zava, and Priscilla.
I thought JK was kind of incredible as a lead. They had a story. I really liked this clapback to Mad Max, and it felt very punk rock.
I think so too, and he knew the words. They were a great live stage performer. I think they really stole the show.
I do want to kind of give Zava a moment because it was outrageous with a giant cape, and I loved it.
Let's talk about Jaharia, Dahlia, Loris, and Eva.
Say that 3 times fast.
What? You can barely say it once. They were very strong. I think Dahlia did excellent as a lead singer.
Do you?
You don't think so?
I wouldn't say she killed it. I think that when she was on, she killed it. But for 40% of the show, it almost felt like, oh, this is the moment for someone else to shine. Let me kind of stand over here.
That's fair.
Eva was a standout for me. Eva had a real. Let me see, how am I gonna say that? Eva has. I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see how I do this time.
Yeah.
I think Eva had.
Okay. Sorry.
I hate her. I think Eva has a real command of the drums. I kind of felt like Eva literally could have been the drummer for Ministry last night.
What did you think of Loris?
I thought Loris made a really smart decision by doing the Liberty Spikes, and maybe it stopped right there. I thought the performance was a little disconnected, kind of guitaring, but kind of not.
I think on closer inspection, I noticed, like you said, she wasn't playing the guitar and all that sort of thing, so
yeah,
it was not their best.
And band number 3, which is basically all the rest of them.
Yeah.
I think they were the fan favorite last night. I think Abora had everything to do with that.
Abora is showing up this season. This is the Abora I wish we had gotten on Titans 1. But you know what? Sometimes third time's a charm.
Third time, hopefully, is a charm.
Yeah.
Let's move over to Jade. What are your thoughts?
I was not wowed. It was very middle of the road as far as the performance and the look. Unfortunately, because look, Jade is incredible and she's such a great live performer. Like, I'm kind of surprised.
She's really not showing up. I mean, she's definitely showing up in the labs. She's showing up to spoil Dahlia, but she's not showing up on stage.
The thing is, I don't want to send anybody home who's trying to fight somebody else because it's juicy.
I know, we have to. Her outfit's got to get better. We need her around.
I know.
I need someone to throw a drink or a chicken or something this season.
Before we begin, I want to remind you all that we are not here to judge your drag. Drag is art, and art is subjective. What we are judging you on is how your look and performance aligned with this week's assignment.
And speaking of, tonight you will be judged as groups, but you will be scored on your individual performances and looks in the Battle of the Bands.
Oh, I'm about to see that. Oh, I got that.
Let's talk about Skin Tag.
Give me 1 second, spooky fans. I just think
You
you need
had
it a
good
little
ideas
better.
that weren't fully executed. For example, my two little green kissing Teletubbies, I wish that had gone further. Like I was looking for Phil. I wanted something that didn't feel like a normal concert. And Cynthia.
Hi.
Love your outfit.
Thank you.
Stellar work all around. You're fusing the industrial rock of Ministry, cyberpunk aesthetic, and I think you all got that really well. Priscilla, it looks like you just like tore right out of a computer, which is awesome. But then at the same time, you're also equipped with a very Guar-esque prop, and I really wanted to see that put to use.
I was going to do it, but with all the big costumes and everything, I just decided to save it to show it to you today, which should have done it last night, but what are you gonna do?
Cynthia, you also have a prop as well. Can I see?
So this is my guitar. It's one of my favorite instruments, and it shoots out blood.
I love it. I kind of wish I saw a little bit of that.
Unfortunately, due to hiccups in the performance, we were unable to see it.
Intention is fabulous, but what we see in the performance is what is going to be judged. And I think last night we saw a beast on the drums, we saw a heavy hitter leading the band, and I think the energy could have been a lot better and higher between Zava and Priscilla. It fell flat.
Tongue to tongue.
JK, you did a stellar job as the lead singer. I love that you jumped in the crowd and got interactive with them. That's what a rock show's supposed to be.
You have a tramp stamp?
I do.
I also have a tramp stamp.
Yeah. Did my hooker mark show?
It did. It was amazing.
Thank you.
From the sounds of it, my band is getting very much mixed critiques. I'm not really quite for sure where we place on the spectrum.
Moving on to Mechbox.
Oh, McFuck.
McFucks.
You guys had the highest highs for me and the lowest lows for me. I thought all of you individually had a remarkable energy, but I felt as a whole, you weren't in tune with each other. I'm not sure that like Sexy and Monster and Scavenger and Rick from Rick and Morty and Harley Quinn are all working together in the same band.
Blackberry, I hate to say that the power glove that you have on, not a good choice for drums if you're on drums.
I also don't think
tough.
it goes with
I can
the
see you
outfit.
struggling with that. Yeah. Sigourney, you kept the audience entertained. Jade, definitely delivering more on the monster. Wish there was more of the cyberpunk, looking for more neon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I wanted more energy.
Yeah, Jade, when you were performing, I just didn't feel the energy from you. You almost seemed like a little bit catatonic.
Okay.
Obora, I think you lit up, and you were so great to go out into the crowd and interact with them. It's one of your strengths, and it worked really well. I think it pushed your band over the top.
Disasterina, I love this Ziggy Stardust fantasy. I believe you exist in that world.
Well, thank you so much.
Sigourney, I fucking love the hair, but I think this was a missed opportunity. You could have given us something visually stunning. I thought the performance was really solid. I just would have liked a little bit more from the look.
I knew that this was gonna be a performance challenge. I wanted to wear something that was gonna be good for me to perform in. And that just happens to be small.
So I'm just totally blindsided. Maybe I'm completely delusional. I don't know. It's also a hobby of mine. But I got like a lot of negative responses, and the rest of my team kind of got great ones.
And last but not least, Plated Steel.
Plated Steel. You four are my favorite of the lot. It played to everything. Slipknot and Judas Priest and Fear Factory and Ministry and all of that. And you got the assignment.
Jaharia, you're a star. I will buy tickets to the tour. Very believable on the drums, Eva. I love this cod piece. 10 points.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That might be 10
spike.
points.
Question, Dahlia, where's the hair?
Oh, I made this originally, and I just wanted to show it to you guys.
But I loved the big hair.
Thank you.
There were a couple of moments where I saw you sort of step to the side, and I kind of almost felt like your mind was wandering or something. I don't know what it was.
I struggled. I was like learning the lyrics, so that was probably what you were saying was me like going, oh fuck.
Yeah, you were thinking, and I think during a performance like that, I just want to see you feeling.
Thank you.
Loris, the performance, it was at 50% and I wanted it at 150%. You got to realize that you have a 4.5 minute song to grab me by the throat and choke me, and I want to be choked.
Absolutely.
I do feel like at some point you forgot you were playing guitar because you weren't moving your arm at all. So you were going around. But I was like,
interesting
she's playing the guitar. Yeah.
Can we talk about the pants?
Yes.
It just brought back all of my worst memories working on Hot Topic.
The pants look like they can fit me, and I shop at the plus size store, so I don't know, girl.
But then we get to Jaharia. What a showstopper. You just kept getting my eye. You pop on camera, you just come alive when it's on you. I love that you made this guitar and smashed it. You killed it.
All eyes should be on the vocalist sometimes, but when you fall out, Dahlia, if you forget the lyrics, I knew to look at Jaharia.
I was half expecting you to take the moment and be the lead.
It was a thought at first, but I kind of wanted to really eat on the guitar, and I worked really hard on it, so I wanted to showcase it, and then smashing it was kind of fucking amazing.
It's a risky thing to do, putting yourself as a guitarist versus the lead singer, but if it's done right, it's very impressive, and you did it right.
Thank you so much.
Now that team I did get to see perform, and the three of them doing that simultaneous drum split was deadly. Amazing. I was shook. I loved it. It was so cool.
Cynthia, La Zabaleta, Sigourney, Blackberry, Disasterina, Dahlia, and Eve. You are all safe this week and may leave the stage.
I'm grateful to be safe. I hear all these people that get upset that they're not in the top and just safe. I'm happy for what I have.
Real talk, I'm happy I'm safe and relieved because I was watermelon cantalouping it. But the thing is the judges were all convinced I knew the words. So because of that, I wanted higher marks and I wanted to place at least in the top. And I'm also frustrated I didn't wear this hair into judgment because they're all like talking about this cunty wig and I'm like, oh, I made this headpiece, can I show it? And they're like, yeah, show the headpiece. And I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have shown the headpiece, I just wore the fucking hair.
Jaharia, Abora, and JK. You three scored the highest in this week's challenge.
However, as you know, there can only be one Neo champion of our Cyberpunk band battle tonight. And that winner is... Jaharia.
That's what I thought.
So cool, thank you. I feel amazing. I won my first challenge on Dragula.
You did a fantastic job. You sucked everyone's eyes on you.
You sucked everyone?
You sucked everyone, and that's why you won. No.
Thank you so much.
You three may leave the stage.
Being the first person who wasn't a lead singer who got a win and making history is fucking iconic.
That leaves Loris, Jade, and Priscilla. Your frequencies failed to sync with the crowd, which means two of you will be facing the ghostly gallows.
I feel fucking horrible. I am honestly deteriorating inside. And on top of it, to make it even fucking worse, my best friend's standing right next to me.
We're going to release you to the cauldron for hollow cocktails to cool your systems off, while we decide your fate.
Okay, let's pause. Okay, so I will say that I'm glad that the judges said that Jaharia won this week, because it was either between Jaharia, JK, or Bora for me, so I'm fine because that was one of my standouts from all of the three bands. So Jaharia finally got that win, so congratulations to Jaharia for getting her first win out of both seasons of hers from Dragula. But let's talk about this bottom three. So we got Loris, Jade, and Priscilla in danger this week, but only two are going to be headed to the ghostly gallows. But here's the twist. The Boulets are taking control this time and choosing who faces extermination themselves. I think I'm going to have to say I do agree with this lineup, because these three did not stand out for me this week. So I'm gonna have to say I do agree with this lineup. Also, I kind of also been waiting for Jade to go home at this point, and especially after what Laura said last week about how she was like, I can't send myself home, so I'm gonna choose someone else. But let's see what they think in the bourgeois. One second. Let's see if we had any fans commenting on to us. I know, Addie, it is almost over. I have about 10 more minutes into this, but we should be good. I think we should be all set.
Laura, she said that you just stopped playing the guitar, and I played the fuck out of that fucking guitar, so I don't personally feel that I dropped the ball in a performance challenge.
Laura's day one, when we had to vote for people and I'm fucking groups out, you said, since I can't vote for myself, I guess I'm gonna pick this person.
I am voting for Disasterina simply because I was not allowed to vote for myself.
Loris, I'm sorry, but I feel like the confidence is not there.
Those are very bold words coming from someone walking around in a PVC jumpsuit.
Okay, thank you for that. This shit is fucking custom completely.
Also, wait a minute, bitch, I fixed that for you.
Thank you.
Your shit fell apart and you were boo-hooing backstage. And where were you? You were there thanking me while I was sewing your shit up for you so that you'd have something to wear.
You can all kiss my face.
No, and you may not like what the fuck I'm wearing, but what I can say is I made everything head to toe.
Okay, baby, I made shit too.
Since you want to say that I'm not confident,
She's making good
I'm sick and tired of this narrative that I'm not fucking confident.
No, you're just boring to watch.
Now you're saying, I literally...
Your voice, I want her to say, and I wish
Let them happen.
In the spirit of speaking up one day, I don't appreciate you hopping in.
Yeah, when you were just telling me not to cut off Priscilla.
You're right.
So first of all, let's have some mutual respect.
No, you're right.
The fucking decorum.
What is the decorum?
This week, my fucking whole entire team agrees that I did not agree to be in the bottom.
Loris and Priscilla are raising really good points, but I really don't know who's stupider.
From week one, you shot yourself in the fucking foot.
Maybe you're right. Maybe that was the wrong fucking move in that moment.
Don't gang up on the girl.
Rule number one in any competition ever. I don't care how much you believe it, you never say you would vote for yourself because you look like a weak ass bitch.
I'm not gonna sit here like a dog and let people shit talk me and say that I don't deserve to be here.
Oh, you found your confidence, gal. Good job.
I didn't find my confidence. I've been confident the whole time.
It just took you being in the bottom to find it.
I'm a good person and
That has nothing to do with it.
I don't throw people under the bus because I'm in a bad situation.
I just said you're boring TV.
Both of you
No, I'm just
have
saying
told
what
me
I
in
feel.
the past that you support me, that you stick up for me.
I
But
do.
as soon as you're in trouble,
Oh, we're gonna
as
bring
soon as
some
you
up
guys
here.
are in the
That's
bottom,
not-
Loris, I care about you, but I care more fuck about winning this competition. And you know why?
Hey,
Because
girl.
I came here on my season with $50 in my goddamn pocket. Came here with Goodwill points. And you know
Girl,
what?
Mama.
I sent each and every single one of those bitches fucking home.
Priscilla, are you done?
Why are you getting so upset whenever all I did?
You guys are ganging up on her. What's not to get upset about? It's both of you tag teaming her.
Yeah.
What you're not gonna do is kick me while I'm down. That's what the fuck you're not gonna do. This is my time to prove why I need to be here, and I'm not about to be stepped on or talked over, even by Priscilla.
Okay, can I bring that energy to the group? I really have something on my chest.
Sure. Okay.
This is very serious. I don't think this is a joke. Nobody likes a fucking suck up.
I hear conversations around the room. Dahlia, she's going under the rug to production. And I'm telling you right now, stop being a fucking snitch.
And when you talk shit behind my back, just remember that the walls are very thin and we all communicate with one another.
So who are you talking
Yeah,
about?
go on.
Yeah.
Dahlia,
Oh shit.
ketamine is prescribed in New York City. If I'm on my medication, I'm doing my job.
Dahlia's really pissing everybody off. She's running to production and tattling on people all the time. She's tattling on Zava to production about Zava's prescription. Also that, like, about Priscilla and Jade drinking a bunch. Their room was looked at to find bottles. It's one thing to try to get people thrown out of the competition. It's another to take it to this level.
But you know what? I am not on ketamine. I'm playing the fucking character that I'm just in ketamine and I'm just so bad.
It's the ketamine.
I did say something about the ketamine, and I didn't realize it was prescribed in New York. And in my defense, you were like, I'm on ketamine, he. So I thought you were on ketamine.
How am I supposed to know that you're taking something for mental health reasons when you're talking about it in a way that's recreational? She's telling me she's fucked up and that the ketamine's hitting her hard. In a competition surrounded by a bunch of people who like to party, she is falling into the same category by telling me that she's fucked up, you know?
Do your research. It is. It's prescribed for depression.
I mean, that is my ignorance. I do apologize. I did not know.
Prescriptions don't come in baggies.
Someone's gonna fact check this. This is definitely gonna make it in the Reddit.
I don't appreciate you going around talking shit. And yes, Cynthia, she was talking shit behind your back too.
What the fuck were you saying about me? I honestly don't know what she's talking about.
No,
Laza Bouletta, please elaborate. Or
You helped
extrapolate.
her, you walked away, and she started saying, oh, fucking hate this bitch.
I'm starting to see the Zava that I know back in Brooklyn. A shit-stirring liar on ketamine that just starts shit for no reason. So, I will wait for my moment for everyone else to see who she is before I jump in there, because...
Oh, yeah. No, I remember
I'm
this
giving
part.
you a warning. Stop it, girl.
I saw this well ahead of
People are
time.
catching up, and you don't want to target behind your back.
Ah, yeah, because you... What the
Let it
fuck?
stop!
Yeah, I want Kendall to talk about this part because he saw it. So, do you think ketamine is a prescription?
I mean, if it's prescribed, it's prescribed, but the bottom line is, this is just...
But does it come in a baggie, like JK said?
I don't care. I don't care. Like, if you do drag, you're telling me you've never done some kind of illegal or controlled substance before? Get the fuck out of here. You know what community you're in.
But, like, you would think that it would say in a contract that you can't do illegal drugs.
I don't care.
Yeah.
This is hypocrisy. Look, the bottom line is, unfortunately, you know, drugs are a regular part of the queer community. You know? Everyone has done them at some point. And so, you know, like, you want, all of a sudden you want, you know, who's doing it, Dahlia or something, and then JK's unfortunately being himself.
Well, Zavaleta is the one that's doing ketamine.
Well, I don't care who's doing it. I care about the people calling it out, because it's hypocrisy. You're telling me that you've never at one point been fine with someone doing illegal drugs or unprescribed controlled medication. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, This is a play. You're being a snitch. Dahlia's being a snitch, and JK's being a sycophant. And personally, I think sycophants are worse.
There's also another part I wanted to bring up. They talked about individual. What do you think about someone that says, I can't send myself home, so I'm going to choose someone else, but then it's like, oh, now I want to be here.
You can always send yourself home. There was a great episode of Hell's Kitchen where a guy nominated, it was like Petroza, I think, nominated himself. I gotta turn the fucking count down.
Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm just making sure it comes through. Perfect. Kendall, can you press play on the remote right there in front of you?
I'm Titan. I've rose above every single challenge that's ever been thrown at me in my life, and there's a reason why I'm back here. And I am going to be your winner.
Give us 1 second, you guys. You got it? Perfect.
It's really hitting me that people are gonna have to go home in this competition.
It's hitting me that people are gonna have to go home.
And go
I
to
had
hell.
no idea that people went home on...
Priscilla,
Dave,
Loris,
are you
and
hearing
Jake.
this?
The three of you
People
have scored the
go
lowest,
home
and
on
2 of you
Dragula.
will ascend the staircase of
Are you
souls
hearing this?
to the ghostly gallows.
This is news to me. People
Priscilla.
go home on a competition where, You know, people generally go home. I've never heard of such a thing.
Your soul has been spared,
Yes.
and you will continue the competition here in Purgatory.
I am so grateful that I'm safe. This was way
I've never
too
heard
close
of
for
such a
comfort.
concept.
Anything can happen in this
People going
competition.
home.
And now I have to watch both of my friends face the ghost of others.
Loris and Jade.
I've never done a trapdoor
souls
before.
behind you to the
Actually,
ghostly
no.
valley,
I've been to like
where the
Volcano
final
Bay,
fate of your
where the
souls will be
volcano
decided,
water slides
and where
have, like,
one
a
of you
trapdoor
will be
on them.
dropped into the pit of oblivion and return
So Jade
to
and
darkness.
Loris. I'm good with that. fucking
I think it's
decision
Jade's
that
time to go.
one, too.
I
wouldn't
think
want Dahlia
Jade
to
is
go
here
home
to
so
stir the
badly.
pot, to yell and fight, but I have yet to see something from Jade that warrants the mouth.
I think Loris is
JK,
gonna go home.
what
Because the
authority
way
do
said
you
this
have?
Season,
Oh, I
they
just
wanna
don't
see
see
claws
it.
out.
What authority
She's
do
been
you
doing
fucking
nothing
have?
but biting them nails.
You can't
talking
take a
about
joke.
putting herself in the bottom.
Suck
I'm
shit.
not deaf or stupid. I know that arguably I got the worst critiques on stage today. But I am from season 1, and I think I deserve my
I'm from
spot here.
season 1.
And
I'm important.
I'm not ready to go.
I put everything
I'm
into, like,
important.
skincare. This
I'm
means so much
I'm kind
to
of a
me.
big deal.
This is like a new lease on life. I want people to see that I have worth. That all these years
Ooh,
to Jack,
don't
I was
cry.
a joke.
Don't
and
cry.
I love this brand.
You were a joke. You acted like a bitch on Drag Race and you running to Dragula
Well,
too.
she's also she's crying on command.
None of
I
these
guarantee
girls
you, she's
know
crying on
what this
command.
means to me.
Jade,
Why
You
are
have
you
been
shocked?
spared.
You knew this
No
was gonna
fucking
happen.
way! Absolutely fucking not! Loris really said, ah!
Absolutely not. No way. I refuse to accept it. I'm gonna flame out.
I am so grateful that I'm spared. This is
Yeah, 'cause
a second
TV
chance,
show.
and I'm not gonna fuck it up this time.
Oh, Jade's gonna be a nightmare next week. Jade's gonna make everyone's life a living hell.
I hope you have
for better
nightmares,
or
JK.
worse.
I hope
And
you
all
have
I know
nightmares.
is
I
that
hope they keep you up at
stirring
night.
shit
I hope
isn't
you
gonna
wake
get you
up in a
win, so I
cold
hope you
sweat
bring
with
something
sleep paralysis, and I
I'm
can
not
deal with
surprised
sleep
that Jade
paralysis.
survived.
I bet you can't.
Because she still has a job to do, which is making our lives a living hell.
for you and the rest
I mean,
of
you
your
choose
fellow
whether or not
competitors,
you want to
the
engage
battle
with
of the
that.
Titans
You can ignore them.
continues.
You can ignore them. like live demonstration. Babe, bitch at me. Bitch at me. You have no problem bitching at me, drunk or sober. Bitch and whine at me. I'll show you. Live demonstration.
You can't just put me on the spot like that.
Uh-huh,
babe.
yeah. Okay.
It has to happen naturally, like you said.
Yeah, sure. See what I mean?
Yeah.
See? I'm just... Kapoom. See? Thank you, babe, for the live demonstration. I guarantee you someone's gonna get brought back.
That's Frankie.
We'll let him sniff some glitter and cocaine. That'll wake him up.
Frankie and Loris. No, I don't think we're quite done with you yet. Get up.
Like you said.
Yep. What the fuck did you think? It's Titans. It's the alternative equivalent of All Stars. No, they're not. No. Ugh.
Okay, so let's talk these last few questions.
Uh-huh.
Phone open up. There you go.
I gotta plug my phone in.
Okay, so Kendall, do you see any standouts for you so far?
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth?
I would prefer not to incriminate myself. I will give you my contact information to my lawyer, and you can sync up with him.
Like I said, Spooky Fins, I don't go for my top 4 until probably like mid-season.
No one stands out to me right now. No, the people who stand out are people I don't like.
Well, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah. You know, and of course, like for example, you know, Dahlia Black, I'm going to be very critical of that person.
But give me one more episode.
JK, that's another person.
And I'll be a top
So Dahlia Black and JK stand out to me because I fucking do not like them as characters on this television show. So yeah, Yeah, those are the people who stand out to me. I want them gone. And I guess, that's why they deserve to be there. Because if I want them gone, that means other people want them gone. And that's what gives the show ratings and pays the bills and keeps the lights on.
Well, anyways, we are almost done here. So make sure you catch us next week as Kendall and I bring Hellfire viewing party live next Friday to Eastside Lounge in Tampa with special guest Addie Love.
Oh, it's live, so I can't say fucking shit and pussy anymore.
No, you can't say.
I'll censor myself. Do you like my new outfit? It's like some hippie shit.
I do. I'm just wondering what you're gonna perform tonight.
What's the theme tonight?
There is no theme.
Oh, that should be easy.
And for our digital disciples, our online spooky fans, we will be live streaming on YouTube. I will say, and I will knock them because they have been doing very good at it. Kendall and also FL Nightlife, owned by my best friend Patrick over there.
Oh yeah, I guess the title I give him is like our production facilitator. He's so great. He's so fucking great. He's so good at what he does. He's phenomenal. A real one. Which, by the way, if you're in a Publix in Florida, they're selling a Pokemon Time Magazine special edition for like $15. I can't wait to read. It's the first time I've ever bought a magazine. Like, I bought a fucking magazine at the checkout line. What am I, 80 years old?
But don't forget, tonight's not over. We got Nightmare Mayhem with Addie Love, Josiah OK Banks, and plus our open stage Nightmares. Showtime will be starting in 20 minutes.
No, hold on. I want to do a little bit of a deeper dive on the magazine issue. I thought a magazine would cost listen.
You do it during the second
No,
show.
listen. I thought a magazine would cost like 50 cents. It cost $15. I'm like, what the fuck? Born in the wrong time. I wish I could have been born in a time where, could buy a house for like $500 and we discriminated against black people.
Anyways, because I know Kendall likes to go on, and I have to start the Zoom soon for other people. Until next time, stay spooky, fans. You want to say your thing? You want to say we're done here?
We're done here.